call yourself avoidant, but what I see is just a person desperate for control over abandonment. You rather abduct yourself from your own life to wait to find out if it disappoints you. And that's not distance, that's disappearance. And I understand what you've been calling it. Independence, wisdom, strength, but it isn't any of those things. It's you leaving your own life story on somebody else's doorstep and expecting us not to ask about the parents. You don't look strong, you look stolen. And I want to talk about it a little further, because avoidance doesn't start in adulthood. It just starts the first time closeness betrayed you. It starts the first time warmth suddenly turned to cold. That's when it starts. I'm just saying it. It starts the first time you're reaching him in silence, and silence answer back, you are alone. That's when it starts. That's when your body wrote the contract. Next time I'll leave before it happens. Next time I'll script the ending. But it wasn't you running. That was your childhood handing you the keys, and you should have never had to feel like that. I'm just saying that. A child should not have to carry the mathematics of loss. They should not have to learn that love means a countdown. They should not have to become their own escape route just to survive affection that collapses without warning. I'm just saying, you should have been held, but you were rehearsed in the running. And that's not your fault. That's the betrayal of being unheld. Because at its core, avoidance is a choreography. I want you to understand it's not peace. It's not peace. It's not foresight. It's not calm. It's just a decision to bleed on your own terms. So here's how they talk, right? If you're going to leave me, I'll just set the tempo. I'll choose how sharp the belly feels. I'll pick the day it cuts, but it's not control that they have. It's ritualized self-abandonment. So if you want to deal with avoidance, right? If you want to deal with avoidance, you're gonna need to stop calling it space, right? Just overall, stop calling it wisdom. Just name it for what it is. It is fear turned ritual. Your very presence, a blood sacrifice for childhood fears you should have never had in the first place. That's what avoidance is, right? And in plain language, it's just abandonment rehearsed until it feels like control. So if you want to win against it, you're going to have to stop abducting yourself. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have to let love stay long enough to scare you. You're going to have to be braver than the contract your childhood loops forced into your hands. I'm just saying, overall with this issue, if you want to heal, you need to be the one who stops leaving first. In general, right? Because avoidance does not protect you. It doesn't. It abandons you first. That's actually how it functions. It abandons you first and calls it survival. But survival was never all you were built for. That's what I'm trying to say. Right? At its core, you were built to be held. You were built to stay. And no contract that was written in fear can erase that.